Hey, kindergarten, first grade, second grade. Rather than just write all this stuff out for you to read and go through on your own in the virtual world, I thought that it would be better off if I just made a video for you and showed you some of the things that we're doing in class right now and the things that I'm going to look for you to do while you're at home. The first week of school, really, there was nothing for me to post because we were just talking about rules, expectations, and the way the class is going to run. Now, if you've had the class before, if you're not in kindergarten, first graders, second graders, you know there's only 2 rules in phys ed. And what we want in phys ed, what I'm looking for from you is just be respectful and try your best. All right, and be respectful just means listen to what I'm saying and follow my directions. That's it, pretty simple. And if you were in the class, it would also mean be nice to other people. So if you have to type something on the website or through Canvas, just be nice in what you write. And also respect my stuff, but you're going to be using equipment at home, so respect the things that you have at home. When I ask you to use equipment at home, use it the way you're supposed to. The other rule is try your best. And that's really, really important with this because you're kind of on your own. You're not in front of me and I can't encourage you to do things more intense or better or correctly. So it's kind of up to you to make sure that you're watching these videos and you're trying your best to do the things that we're doing in class. And whatever it is I ask you to do. So try your best to do it. Get on there every week. Follow my directions. Post your comment. Show your video. Whatever it is that I'm having you do this marking period, do your best to do it and get it in on time whenever I'm asking you to get it in. All right? So second week of school is really just let's get started and do you remember what the rules are? So we didn't really miss too much there, except we're starting this year with our locomotor movements. All right? So the first locomotor movement that we were going to talk about is the basic one, the one that sets up our entire locomotor and movement process throughout the whole year, and that is just walking. All right? If we can be good walkers, then we can be good joggers. If we can be good joggers, we can be good runners. If we can be good runners, we can be good sprinters. And that's going to just help us throughout everything we decide to do with being a physically active person. So, let's talk about walking. Fisher, when we're talking about walking, we're just going to be athletic ready position, okay? If you remember, or if you haven't seen...
Shoulder over knees over toes.
Shoulder over knees over toes. So I have a small lean forward, my shoulders are over my knees are over my toes, and I have my weight forward to the front of my feet and I'm ready to move. Alright? Wait for me to do it and then you show us how. Alright? 1, we're going to take a small step forward. 2, we're going to make contact at the front of our heel. Alright? We don't want to make contact at the back of our heel because that's going to slow us down. We don't want to make contact with the flat foot or on our toes. We want to make contact with the front of our heel. And that's going to allow my momentum to bring my weight forward, and I'll just naturally roll forward.
And
2, we have an opposite arm swing, which means this hand moves forward when this foot moves forward. Okay, and it can just be natural. It can just be natural. It can just be a natural swing. Okay? And so we go back. Shoulder over knees over toes, small step forward.
So it kind of goes
Contact
like
front of
this.
the heel, opposite arm swing, and then we just switch. And it's nice and smooth, and it's quiet.
And do the same thing with the same side.
Same thing, that's what switch means, okay? Same thing on the opposite side. So, is it stompy?
No.
Does it make a lot of noise?
No, don't go like this.
No, because we wouldn't be making front of the heel contact. We'd be making flat foot contact, and that's not good. We still want to make that front of the heel contact so it moves us forward, okay? Second one, jogging, okay? A little bit faster than walking is jogging. In order to get from walking to jogging, I'm going to have a bigger lean forward, bigger step, and bigger arm swing. If I have all 3 of those things, then I'm going to be able to move a little bit faster.
And your leg and your arm kind of bends. Kind of like that.
So we go shoulder over knees over toes. And we're going to walk this way and then jog backwards so we can see how that lean, that step, and that arm swing change. Walking. And then jogging. Jog back. And this way. So I'll show you this side over here. So I've got walking, and then jogging. Bigger lean, bigger step, bigger arm swing. All right? Now, faster than jogging is running. When I get to running, I'm going to do a bigger step, like bigger lean, bigger arm swing. Getting me to move my body a little bit faster. I'm going to pump my arms, and there's going to be a bigger, more exaggerated swing. So I'm going to go
like
walking, jogging, running. All right, so let's see what it looks like from the side. We've got walking, jogging, and running. All right, now, next up is sprinting. When we talk about sprinting, we're going to go as fast as we can. So, biggest step, biggest swing, biggest arm swing. Really pumping the arms. Yeah, really pumping the arms. We're going to use a lot of energy, and we're just going to go as fast as we can. So, we're going to go shoulder over knees over toes. Small step forward. Walking. Jogging. Running. Sprinting. Oh, we're crashing the wall.
I'm so fast.
Jeez.
Sometimes
Alright, so we're going to walk. Side view.
I'm so fast that sometimes
Jogging. Running. Sprinting. Alright, wow. So there we go.
wait until the video game.
Next up with our locomotors is skipping. So when we go skipping, a different way to get from here to there. When we talk about locomotors, we're just talking about how can I get from here to there smoothly and in different ways with my body. Alright, skipping. Shoulder over knees over toes. Big step forward. Back foot comes forward with a high knee. Opposite arm swing up, and then we hop. Step, knee up, arm up, hop. Step, knee up, hop. Step, knee up, hop. Or step, knee up, arm up, Mario punch, Mario punch, Mario punch. All right, so let's go sideways with skipping. Step, knee up, punch, punch, punch. All right, so there's skipping. Next up is galloping. Shoulder over knees over toes. Big step forward. Back foot comes forward. Doesn't come with the high knee. It stops right behind our front foot. And it tries to give our front foot a kiss.
Look at, I'm like, kiss that.
Yeah, but front foot says gross and steps away. And then it says, well, can I have a kiss? No. Gross. Quit it. Yuck.
Stop it.
Yeah. No. Stop it. Leave me alone. Quit it. If I put it all together and make it look smooth, it goes bop, 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 bop.
Or you could put your hand out and swing a lasso and pretend you're acting.
It is called galloping, so if I want to make it fun, all this stuff's really happening below my waist, but if I want to grab the reins and swing my lasso while I do it, that's cool too. Just don't let that back foot come in front of your front foot or next to it. All right. Next up is
I just saw it kind of go there.
sliding. Wow, this is the first one where we're actually going to turn
So,
sideways. So
I'll
fish,
give
hold on.
you the
Fish,
drill.
no, I'll do it, and then you can show us. Shoulder over knees over toes. One. Turn sideways. This is a 90-degree turn. Quarter turn. I was facing this way. Now I'm facing this way. I'm going to get my butt down, my hands up, because this is also a defensive shuffle, a drill from the sport of basketball. Step to the side, step together. We might even say back foot now is trying to come over and give front foot a hug. And hug is not okay with front foot, so front foot steps away now. No. Can I have a hug? No. Please? No. Come on. No. Quit it. Here we go. Side, together, side, together, side, together, side, together.
Okay.
If we go sideways, it'll look like this. Shoulder over knees over toes.
Butt down.
Turn. Side together, side together, side together.
It's kind of like one of those like moody guys like.
That's a mime.
Oh yeah.
All
Let
right,
me give
now
you
the
the-
last one that we did is something called the grapevine. Now, grapevine's the most complicated one, and the back foot's going to be doing bad stuff again. We're going to go shoulder over knees over toes. We're going to turn to the side just like we did. One, we're going to step to the side just like we did. Now, back foot's not going to stop at the front foot. It is going to try and take cuts in front of the front foot. Front foot says, no. He's like, well, I'm going to try and take cuts behind you. No. How about in front? No. Okay? So if I start putting that together, it would go side, front, side, behind. Side, front, side, behind.
Or if you wanted to, you could just do this.
Well, we are going to do that. That's the proper way to do it. In order to get my balance correctly as I move, I want to swing my arms side to side, and it goes like this. So here's our side view. Turn, side, front. When I go front, my arms swing backwards. Side, behind. My arms swing in front. Side, front. They go behind, and like that. So it would look like this. Side, front, side, behind, side, front. Side, front, side, behind, side, front. Then we can go this way. Side, front, side, behind, side, front. Side, front, side, behind, side, front. So, first 3 weeks of school, right there. Boom. Practicing all those things. Move around your driveway, get outside. Do it in your yard, do it in your bedroom, do it in your basement, down the hallway. Try walking, then jogging, then running, then sprinting, then galloping, then sliding, then grapevine. And keep practicing them. And that's it. I'll be back next week talking about more of the stuff that we did in class.